So we're going to start with a basic introduction, and I want you to talk about, of course, your career, because Minisara Sikatha, I said we've seen you do different things, and I will like, even when we go online, I do want to mention that every time that we've spoken, you've always told me that you feel very strongly about giving back, and you feel very strongly about teaching. So that's something that's always been very promising or very rewarding for you as a person, as an individual. So that's something that I'd like you to sort of pick up on.
Right.
That why you've obviously taken this as a career and not just as a part-time or a hobby or something. So what it means to you personally, and then I think we'll take it to the career side, that why do people need it, who is it for really.
Guys, we are going live in a second.
Okay. All right, so we're live now. All right, Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm Aqsa Tariq. I'm the editor-in-chief for IDG Pakistan and Smart Media Pakistan Properties in Pakistan. And today I have here Mr. Nabil Kadir. We were just talking about what a vast career he's had. You might have heard his name when it comes to entrepreneurship in Pakistan. You might have heard his name when it comes to, building or laying the groundwork for the ecosystem that we have in Pakistan for entrepreneurship. But more than that, I think the personal interactions that I've had with him, he's always been very passionate about giving back to community, about teaching, about sharing his knowledge, about sharing his own experience, of course. And that's something that brings us to this session today. He is now a certified coach. And this is something that he's just starting out. And not only do we wish him the very best of luck, but we also want to hear what all of this is about. So I'd like you, Nabil Saab, welcome, and thank you very much to CoLabs, of course, for hosting us. So Nabil Saab, as I welcome you on here, I'd like you to, start off with a little bit about your career and what's finally got you to doing something that you've always been so passionate about.
And thank you once again. We've had several chats in these past years, although on different platforms. पहली बार हम CoLabs पे बात कर रहे हैं. I thank Umar for helping us organize this at CoLabs. So I think most people who will be watching us, most of them who are from the business community, primarily या फिर tech sector, वो तो मुझे पहचानते ही हैं. I've been in the tech sector for about 15 plus years now, and उस tech sector के अंदर ही एक sub sector बन गया था back 8 years back, which was a startup scene. So startup scene के अंदर भी लोगों ने देखा. So I've worked with companies, I've worked with SME sector बहुत ज़्यादा मैंने काम किया. मेरी जो expertise शुरू के सालों में थी वो MIS में थी, and I've mentioned this before, which is business and technology. ये आपस में amalgamation. उसके बाद में अपने masters के लिए बाहर जब मैं गया, जब वापस आया तो उसके बाद got a great opportunity to work with the government. And that was pretty game changing, because उस वक्त हम government के अंदर ecosystem को एक establish कर रहे थे, startup ecosystem. And that's when the whole Plan 9 story happens, and Plan 9 बनी. हमने Plan X accelerator बनाया, हमने co-working spaces बनाई, रोजगार centers बनाए, हमने IT policy लिखी पंजाब की. इसी तरह हमने Her Self का एक program शुरू किया था, आपको याद होगा, back in the days जब ख़वातीन के लिए to make women freelancers, हमने उसके लिए काम शुरू किया था. हमने Wiz Kids किया था, अगर आपको याद हो, many years ago for children, and it was a skill development program. So we feel हमने जो काम उस वक्त किए थे, they were like बहुत early days थे ये. This is the 2014, 15, 16 era. उसके बाद में जब government में काम कर लिया, तो then did a little gig on television. I thought कि ecosystems को TV पे लाना चाहिए. So I did Idea Croron Ka, which became Pakistan's startup show. लोगों ने देखा, कुछ ने पसंद किया, कुछ ने नहीं पसंद किया. But the story behind the show is very close to my heart. So that's something I take a lot of pride in, because Pakistan television पे उस तरह की चीज आना, in itself एक घंटे की space लेना, उसको चलाना और बाद में 5वें season तक ले आना was a challenge. So story in its own self. So that's a lot of learning there. It's some time में something that I've been doing silently, and I blame Jawad Farid for this, for putting me on this track. Many years ago, back in 2012, he told me that what I see in you is a teacher. I said, I don't think I'm experienced enough to be a teacher. He said, just start teaching, ruin a few lives. And I started ruining a few lives. And starting from that, it's been 8 years. And I still, the one thing that I love doing the most, I still feel is teaching. And the one thing I see myself doing when I'm retired and old will be teaching. So that's something that attracts me a lot. जब ये मैं कर रहा था टीच करते हुए, आप अगर देखें सब में जो आपका सब्जेक्ट है वो तो एक इंसान ही है, यानी फाउंडर भी एक बंदा है, एक ह्यूमन बीइंग, स्टूडेंट्स को पढ़ा रहे हैं तो बच्चे हैं, वो भी ह्यूमन बीइंग्स हैं, आप बिजनेस में काम कर रहे हैं, सेटिंग अप कंपनीज, मैंने अभी एक रिसेंटली लास्ट ईयर एक टेक्नोलॉजी कंपनी सेटअप की, वो लॉन्च की हमने इन्फिनिट लैब्स की नाम से, उसमें you're working with business leaders, you're working with clients. What I understood in all of this, in this entire period of so many years, I understood that there is need in every human being I speak to, including myself. There's always this need to be heard. There's always this need to try and find more about one's own self. But हमारे कामों की इतनी ज़्यादा मामलात बढ़ जाते हैं, and our routines are such now in a fast-moving world, we don't get a lot of time for our own selves. And thanks to the blessing called a mobile phone, you hardly get time for your own self, and you're always interacting, you're always busy. So the one thing that we don't focus on, and something that we must focus on the most, is our own self. And that's when I started researching on what really is a self and who am I. And when you start talking about who am I, you start asking the same question about others also. Who are they? Fine, I meet this person, Mr. X, Mr. Y. Who is he really? This is something that he's appearing to be, right? So, and then you start finding deeper, and that's where self-reflection comes in. And that led me into this journey, starting from finding my own self to finding the real purpose of change in the country. हमने सुना change आ रहा है, ये है, वो है. साथ ये भी कहा, पढ़ा देखा मैंने कि change begins from the one person within. Change अंदर से शुरू होता है. समझ में नहीं आती थी बातें, ये क्या बातें करते रहते हैं लोग. तो मैंने पढ़ना शुरू कर दिया. And then I figured कि वाकई में it's the power of self-reflection जिसको present करने की जरूरत है, जिसकी वजह से मैंने एक किताब लिखना शुरू की. The book took about 1.5 years. It's now gone into publishing finally. So a छोटा सा टूटा फूटा सा author भी बन गए. It's a self-help book. It's called You. So the book is about you. The book is about me. The book is about you. So the book is called You. Inshallah, we're eyeing a launch on August 14th on the Independence Day. Launch आएगा. वो है. जब ये सब कुछ हो रहा था, इस दौरान में ही this whole new thing happened, जिसके बारे में आज हम बात करेंगे, इसको कोचिंग कहते हैं. तो उसको आप सवाल पूछते जाओ, and then we'll go on.
So based on your introduction, I do know a lot of what you have shared, but for the greater audience, of course, I'd like you to talk about, so you've mentioned entrepreneurship, you've mentioned your experience in the industry, you've mentioned technology. Offline, I was just having a conversation with one of your colleagues and saying that, thanks to all of us, we've actually been making a lot of noise about technology adaptation and why it's needed and digitization. But this is the time that, most companies who were otherwise not, familiar or comfortable with technology have now had to work with it. And that's the only way I think they were able to survive this very strenuous period that we've had with the last 3 months. And we don't know how long it's going to go on. Yeah. So if I were to ask you, how do all of these things fit in together when you were talking about coaching, when you were talking about your career path as well as an individual? So you're talking about entrepreneurship, you're talking about technology, you're talking about coaching, you're talking about reflection. So all of these, how does it come into a mix, and what does the career path look like for you, and where does this take you now?
Well, really, it's not a switch of fields, just so you know. What I'm trying to understand, and a lot of people are asking me this, it's been a week since I told people this has happened. So I've been bombarded with messages and calls and कि क्या हो गया, ये सानेहा कैसे हो गया? So
too much quiet time in in
हाँ
quarantine.
हाँ क्वारंटीन में आपको क्या हो गया, आपका दिमाग कैसे पलट गया? तो क्वारंटीन में नहीं पलटा, दिमाग बड़े साल पहले पलट गया हुआ था, लेकिन उसको आहिस्ता आहिस्ता शक्ल दे रहे थे कि किस तरह से किया जाए। तो कोचिंग इन इटसेल्फ, मैं उसके बारे में उसकी डेफिनेशंस तो नहीं दूंगा यहाँ बैठ के। इट्स अ सी इन इटसेल्फ, इट्स द सेकंड फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग इंडस्ट्री इन द वर्ल्ड। पीपल डोंट बिलीव दिस, बट यस, इट्स इसका इंडस्ट्री साइज ऑफ द बिजनेस, एंड दिस इज समथिंग आई वांट पाकिस्तानीज टू नो, इज दैट $15 बिलियन की इंडस्ट्री बन चुकी हुई है दुनिया भर में, और उसमें से अमेरिका में खैर 7 बिलियन से ज्यादा की है। लेकिन इसका बताने का मकसद क्या है कि ये पोटेंशियल एरिया है। सो क्यों मैंने इसको प्रमोट करना का सोचा? देखें, अगर आप अक्सर मेरा करियर देखें, मैंने हमेशा एक कॉज को लिया है और उसको कोशिश की है अपनी छोटी सी हैसियत में उसको प्रमोट करने की। स्टार्टअप का एक कॉज था। आई फाउंड एक PITB का प्लेटफॉर्म, आई फाउंड डॉक्टर उमर सैफ के साथ एक पार्टनरशिप अच्छी बन गई। We together built something that helped the ecosystem at least get on a direction.
It helped lay the foundation of what the ecosystem
और उसके बाद इतने जबरदस्त लोग आते गए, and so many better people who know things much better than us, और उन्होंने और बेहतर कर लिया। And now माशाल्लाह our ecosystem stands at a place जहाँ पर हम Series B companies की level पे आ चुके हैं। You're seeing investments happen, you're seeing Sarmaya Car in play, you're seeing I2I Ventures into play, you're seeing all these funds now. You're seeing Laxon वाले काम कर रहे हैं, Faisal काम कर रहे हैं, there's so many people now, Puram Zafar कर रहे हैं, so there's so many people now in the venture space. Imagine 7-8 years ago this was unthinkable. तो उसकी basis बनी, हम उसमें अपना हिस्सा डाला, and then we moved on, but industry बन गई पूरी। उसके बाद में आप देखो तो जो टेलीविजन पे मैंने किया, वो मेरा मकसद यही था कि एक नया मीडियम दिया जाए कि बिजनेस शोज कैन आल्सो बी फन। व्हाई कांट दे बी एंटरटेनमेंट, व्हाई कांट दे बी वॉच्ड बाय द मैसेज? तो वो बनाया। इसी तरह जो चीज मैंने रिसर्च की है पिछले 1-1.5-2 सालों में, वो देखा मैंने ये कि एक बहुत ही ऐसी इंडस्ट्री जिसके अंदर इतना पोटेंशियल है, लेकिन पाकिस्तान में वो इंडस्ट्री नहीं बनी, एंड दैट्स कोचिंग। कोचिंग इन इटसेल्फ एक मैसिव इंडस्ट्री है दुनिया में। यहाँ पर कोचिंग को आज भी कंफ्यूज किया जाता है विद ट्रेनिंग, विद कंसल्टिंग, विद मेंटरिंग। सारा हर बंदा हर चीज बन जाएगा और बन जाता है, ऐसा है नहीं। इसको समझना पड़ा मुझे कि ऐसा नहीं है तो क्या सही है। तो उस सर्च को मैंने अपने लिए ढूंढना शुरू किया, तो ये सर्टिफिकेशन वगैरह हो गई एंड ऑल दैट। पर अगर मैं आपको बिगेस्ट स्कीम ऑफ थिंग्स में बताऊं, अक्सर the bigger goal is कि पाकिस्तान के अंदर जो economic situation पाकिस्तान में हमारी है, उसमें we are in dire need to explore industries। क्यों? हमें पैसा जनरेट करना है, और अगर हम कुछ ऐसी इंडस्ट्रीज जो डेवलप हो चुकी हैं, अगर हम उनमें अपना हिस्सा नहीं डालेंगे और उसमें से अपना हिस्सा निकालेंगे नहीं, तो we won't be able to contribute to the economy the way that we should. So there's a bigger angle to this. So while I will maybe pursue this as a career alongside other things I do, of course I will now, because अब मेरा interest भी बहुत है and I'm being pushed to. दूसरा, one of the bigger goals is to establish coaching as an industry. Already आप देखो, there are some very good coaches in Pakistan. कैसर अब्बास अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, possibilities पे करते हैं वो। इस तरह the different trainers who are very known, उमर हैं, motivational speakers हैं, coaches हैं, life coaches हैं, उमर जाने वाला बड़ा अच्छा काम करता है, Kamran Rizvi has been in this industry for ages, and so many people. पर क्या हम इसको एक फॉर्मल इंडस्ट्री बना पाए हैं? क्या एक ग्रेजुएट बच्चा जो हो रहा होता है किसी यूनिवर्सिटी से, BSc का या MSc का या मास्टर्स का या बैचलर्स में, क्या उसकी एस्पिरेशन होती है कोच बनने की? क्या उसकी एस्पिरेशन होती है ट्रेनर बनने की? उसने आज भी इंजीनियर बनना है, इंजीनियर में डिवाइड कर ले तो आज कंप्यूटर साइंटिस्ट बन जाना है, उसने डॉक्टर बन जाना है। कोई 5-7 फील्ड्स हैं। जो लिबरल आर्ट्स पढ़ रहे हैं वो कहते हैं हमने थिएटर में चले जाना है, हमने आर्ट्स पढ़ना शुरू कर देनी। कोई थोड़े बहुत है वो कहते हैं पॉलिटिकल साइंस कर लेते हैं, सोशल साइंस कर लेते हैं, वो थोड़ा सा क्राउड है। तो इतनी बड़ी इंडस्ट्री है जिसको ट्रेनिंग की और कोचिंग की और इवन कंसल्टिंग एज सच। व्हाई डू यू थिंक, दिस इज अ बिग रैंडम क्वेश्चन, हाउ कम पाकिस्तान नेवर क्रिएटेड McKinsey or an Accenture? Well, how come? Did people not try? They did. It's a lot of demand supply issue. जो
Yeah.
बच्चा ग्रेजुएट होके आ रहा है, क्या कभी हमने उसको ट्रेन किया एज अ कंसल्टेंट? क्या कभी हमने उसको ट्रेन किया एज अ कोच? कभी हमने उसको ट्रेन किया एज अ ट्रेनर? सो माय एस्पिरेशन इज कि इसको एक लार्ज स्केल पे एक ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम, एक कोचिंग प्रोग्राम करना है पूरे पाकिस्तान में, और उसमें हमने ये अवेयरनेस क्रिएट करनी है कि एक जो व्हेन यू आर ग्रेजुएटिंग फ्रॉम योर कॉलेजेस एंड यूनिवर्सिटीज, देयर इज अनदर फील्ड ऑफ कोचिंग where you can
So
make a
on
lot
that
for
front,
yourself.
I'd like to ask you a question, because you mentioned that there are professionals as well as, but you're talking specifically a lot about the youth. So are you going to first or initially just target the youth when it comes to coaching, or are you looking at organizational level or?
देखो इसमें ये होता है कि as you know कोचिंग की बहुत टाइप्स हैं. So
Yeah.
there's life coaching, there's executive coaching, leadership coaching है, team coaching है, group coaching है, पता नहीं क्या क्या है, क्या recovery coaching है. There's such vast fields that people are experts on. पाकिस्तान में कोचिंग हम ओवरलैप कर रहे हैं काफी ज्यादा, कि ये भी करता हूँ, ये भी करता हूँ, ये भी करता हूँ.
Yeah.
आप जानती हैं ये होता है, बहुत होता है.
Yeah.
तो मेरा ख्याल है इसको अलग करने की जरूरत है. So we need to come in as specialized coaches. So someone's a life coach, focus on life coaching and be the best at it, or create a set of people who are really good at it.
Yeah.
Similarly, if you're an executive coach, focus on that. लेकिन मैं आपको एक बात बताऊं, it's very hard in coaching to draw straight lines because a lot of it is an overlap. See, when I coach people, and I've by the way silently been coaching people for a while now. It's been quite a while, but वो मैं उसको expose नहीं करता था because मुझे लगता था कि मैं काबिल नहीं हूँ इसमें कि बात करूँ अभी. I was too early in the game. अब थोड़ा बहुत समझ आ गया है, कुछ 100-125 लोगों को देख लिया कोच करके, समझ आ चुकी है कि अच्छा ऐसे होता है. This is how it works. जब आप बात कर रहे होते हैं किसी से, बड़े इंटरेस्टिंग सिनारियोज बनते हैं. आप बात में पहले पूछना भी पड़ जाता है कई बार कि अच्छा आपसे मैं आई वाज स्पीकिंग टू यू एज ए हेड ऑफ ए बैंक, राइट, अ लीडर, but this is turning into a conversation that's about your own life. So it's about your own self, your own family, your life, work-life balance, experiences. So are we going in a different direction now? So as a coach, you have to really clarify this. कि और कई बार मैंने देखा है कि वो एग्जीक्यूटिव कोचिंग करते करते आप लाइफ कोचिंग पे आ जाते हैं. So ये एक मैं आपको जवाब देने वाला हूँ कि आपने जो पूछा था यूथ का. With youth, I think जो मेरा कोर फोकस होगा, देखें मेरी एक पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू है, इस पर बड़ी तनकीद होने वाली है कुछ अरसे में, मुझे यकीन है, क्योंकि मुझसे बहुत बेहतर और पढ़े लिखे लोग हैं यहाँ हमारी इंडस्ट्री में. मुझे लगता है स्टार्टअप्स को, पर थोड़ी बहुत तो मुझे भी स्टार्टअप्स की समझ है ना, मुझे लगता है स्टार्टअप्स को मेंटोर्स की कम और कोचिंग की ज्यादा जरूरत है. और क्योंकि कोचिंग में the prereq is not that I need to know your domain expertise. Like for example, आप अगर शूज बनाते हैं, क्या पता मैंने कभी शूज ना बनाए हो, राइट, पर हमारे मुल्क में दुनिया भर में मेंटोर्स कौन होते हैं, उन्होंने भी कभी शू नहीं बनाया होता, फिर वो आपको एडवाइस कर रहे होते हैं, राइट. A student, if you go in the right definition of mentoring, you are supposed to take someone from point A to point B with full responsibility. Absolutely. You need to know what they are doing as a business. You cannot say मुझे पता तो नहीं है, लेकिन मैं चाहूंगा कि मैं आपकी मदद कर दूं. Coaching is a bit different. Coaching में आप you're focusing on the how. It's not on the how. Okay, how can I, as a coach, assist you as a young man or a woman or a professional to find your most effective self? That's the goal. I will not tell you कि आप ये ग्लास बेचते हैं तो मैं आपको 5 लाख ग्लास बेचना और सिखा दूंगा. I don't know how it's done. It's not my space. It's not my place. I am going to make you think such about your ground realities, about your circumstances, about your resources and your capabilities, about your present scenario, and I'm going to make you think about your own options that you have at the moment, options you could create, and even sometimes obstacles that would come your way. We'll make ourselves cognizant of all of this, put it on a table together, then hold ourselves accountable for a future state. Okay, हमने agree कर लिया, हम यहाँ खड़े हैं, हमने agree कर लिया हमारे पास 4 options हैं, हम इन 4 ऑप्शंस को पिक में करना शुरू करेंगे, 1 2 3 4। हम कहाँ पहुंचेंगे 2 हफ्तों में, हम 2 हफ्ते बाद फिर मिलेंगे, हम अपने आप को इवेलुएट करेंगे, रिव्यू करेंगे कि हमने क्या किया। अकाउंटेबिलिटी इज द कोर ऑफ कोचिंग। जब तक आपने अपने गोल सेटिंग में अपने आप को अकाउंटेबल नहीं किया, आपने कोचिंग नहीं की है। तो अब आप इसको मैप करो ऑन यंगस्टर्स। A lot of youngsters seek advice once, and then they're on their own. Then they go seek advice from someone else, and then they're on their own. So I do feel that our youngsters do require consistent coaching.
Absolutely.
ये जरूरत तो है, आपको भी मेरा ख्याल इसमें आप agree करेंगे. And I do strongly believe that coaching को academia में somehow plug करना चाहिए हमें. Career counseling के साथ plug करना चाहिए, career coaching कहते हैं. तो इसमें बहुत कुछ हो सकता है. There's so many permutations that we can create together as business experts, as domain experts with coaches. और हम उसके अंदर इसको, मुझे लोग कह रहे थे कि कुछ दिन पहले कि आपने अपनी, अब आप कोचिंग किया करोगे. So I told them, देखिए अब मैं कोचिंग नहीं करूंगा, मैं उसी कामों में भी कोचिंग करूंगा जो मैं और काम कर रहा था. Because coaching is like an implicit layer that only helps you become effective. Even if you are a pilot or an engineer or a software engineer or a graphic designer or even a politician. So coaching is, and some of the greatest people, Mandela had a coach. People don't believe
most politicians also have a coach.
Most politicians have a coach.
Those are the ones we need to catch by the neck, but
interestingly enough, मैं आपको बड़ा fascinating fact बताऊं. मैं सोचता हूं वैसे कि वो बेल कैम्पबेल था, क्या था? बेल कैम्पबेल was a coach जो कि स्टीव जॉब्स का भी कोच था और बिल गेट्स का भी कोच था. इमेजिन करें. अब वो मुझे सोचे कि he had the secrets of Mr. 1 and Mr. 2 both, जो मतलब आमतौर पे they had a serious disagreement on screen. तो और competitors भी थे, तो दोनों का कोच सेम है. So coaching, by the way, is also a lot about confidentiality. So if I have spoken to someone, I cannot even, I won't even mention I'm talking to them if they don't allow me to. So there's a lot of ethics set involved. So इसलिए मुझे लगता है कि coaching is for everyone. It's not just for the youth, it's for everyone, but it has to be tailored, has to be customized for the needs and requirements and situations of people.
So if I were to ask you, because now, even though you mentioned that you've probably coached about more than 100 people overall, whether it was startups, whether it was your own students, whether it was other industry members or colleagues or others, before or after your training, what is like 1 or 2 things that you've learned as part of your official certification now, which has really changed your perspective about coaching?
Well, कुछ तो मैंने अभी mention किया बात करते, लेकिन मैं आपको अगर बताऊं, this certification by the International Coaching Federation, अच्छा इदारा है. There are others also who do it. What they do for you is they give you certain ethics sets. They give you certain core competencies. आपको उन चीजों की ज्यादा समझ आना शुरू हो जाती है जिन चीजों को आपने पहले इग्नोर किया हुआ था. Like for example, आप समझते हैं आप कोचिंग करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन आपके पास कोई फ्रेमवर्क नहीं है. अब फॉर एग्जांपल मैं आपको बताऊं वो ये सर्टिफिकेशंस या इस तरह की क्वालिफिकेशंस क्या हेल्प करती हैं. There's so many different approaches to coaching. यानी people think that आप साथ बैठे हैं, आप साथ चाय पी रहे हैं, गपशप लग रही है और आप सवाल पूछ रहे हो तो जवाब दे रहे हैं तो कोचिंग हो रही है. नहीं, इतना आसान काम नहीं है. It's a very strong structured process. You start with discovery, you identify the problems. Discovery में पता लगता है आपने क्या निकाला है, आपका क्या स्कोप है काम का. उसके बाद आप एक strategize करते हैं साथ मिलके. There's so many tools, there's so many methods and models to follow. Like for example, there's a fuel model, there's a clear model, there's a grow model, there's an outcomes model. Different coaches have different models, and people have come up with, by the way, their own models to and evolve them. And मैंने भी अपनी एक कोशिश में एक model create किया है, because the core word of my life has always been impact. So I've also come up with a model that's called impact. So the impact model also is a way to talk to someone. It's like a way to take them through a journey. As they say in ICF, that you have, as a coach, you have to dance in the moment with the client. And
Yeah.
that means you have to be in that moment with the client, so involved, so absorbed. कि कहते हैं ना, when you're dancing, you dance as if no one's watching. So
Yeah.
आपको उस तरह की relationship build करनी पड़ती है. So what these courses do for you is they give you a perspective. They give you a perspective and a sense of responsibility and the seriousness around this. A lot of fields in Pakistan, I feel, are being practiced without any standards or benchmarks set forth.
Absolutely.
Everyone's doing it their way. A lot of people do that, but some people do it the proper way. मैं किसी को तनकीद तो नहीं कर सकता. I'm not in a position, but मुझे लगता था कि अगर मैंने इसको करना है तो इसका एक तरीक़ेकार सीखूं पहले. Yes, I've done it in random ways, but now I wanted to also understand how it works in the world and global standards.
Yeah.
Because the goal for me is not to coach a few thousand Pakistanis. Inshallah, the goal is to make this industry so huge and work with so many people outside of Pakistan. I already am working with a lot of people from outside of Pakistan. कि हम लोग एक बड़ा massive impact create कर सकें. तो yes, you're right कि ये चीजें important होती हैं, इससे बहुत फायदा होता है, and it's given me a perspective on how to hold myself accountable as a coach, how to hold my client accountable to himself, not to me. I am no one to be the judge or jury here.
Yeah.
It's all about him. It's all about her. It's all about you. The client is king here. हमने उन्हीं से बात करनी है, हमने उन्हीं को सुनना है, और कहते हैं ना, sometimes all you need is someone who can listen to you. And a lot of coaching is about listening, active listening, direct communication, clear questioning. If you're doing that with a certain method, you have certain tools and models in your kit, and you can play with them. I think you can be an effective coach.
Yeah. So if I would ask you what is the best way? I know that I was also telling your colleague that, in the past, I've also seen this on social media, that people have literally just tweeted at you that, I'm a student, I have an idea, I'm a student, I have a question, and you've been very approachable that way. But now that you are taking this on as part of your career, what is the best way for people to approach you when they're looking for coaching, when they're looking for, of course, your professional expertise?
Well, okay, so you're asking me to shamelessly market myself. So okay,
no,
reflect. Okay,
yeah.
so go to reflectwithnabil.com and you can talk to me anytime you want. Also,
okay.
my social media presence is active. It's pretty active. आप अगर सवाल डालेंगे हमारे Facebook पे या Twitter पे या फिर LinkedIn पे, आपको foreign response आएगा in a few hours time. Because I must share that I'm not alone in this. There's a lot of content being developed. There's a lot of good, real content being developed, not just for coaching, but also for consultancies. हम मुख्तलिफ तरह के programs पे काम कर रहे हैं इस वक्त. I strongly believe that if the world, of course, in the world of Coursera's and Udemy's, जो MOOCs हैं आजकल का, उसमें हम क्यों exist नहीं करते हैं? हमारे पास ऐसे platforms क्यों नहीं है? So I'm trying to build one now. और उस पर भी काफी महीनों से काम हो रहा है. So there's a lot going on. Accessibility to me has always been very simple, very easy. I have been very approachable. My goal is to help. My goal is to be able to help you and enable you to find your most effective self. And because देखें, आप अक्सर सारी चीज को समझो, इस सब के पीछे real essence है क्या? Real essence ये है कि for any nation to do well, you need a strong economy. Okay, economies are built on the basis of corporations and companies. Right? Corporations and companies are run by people. So if people aren't effective, if people aren't working at their very best selves, at their most effective selves, and they are not aspiring to be the best version of themselves, clearly we have a problem, because the problem is going to go macro. and ultimately your entire country suffers. So the goal has to be कि हम चाहे हम उर्दू में बात करें, चाहे हम पंजाबी में बात करें, चाहे हम सिंधी में बात करें, चाहे हम पश्तो में बात करें, चाहे हम बलोची में बात करें, चाहे हम अंग्रेजी में बात करें, हम जिस भी ज़बान में बात करना चाहें, हमने लोगों की बात सुननी है और हमने उनको उनकी रियलिटी से उनकी जो डिजायर्ड स्टेट है उस पे लेके जाना है. So I feel that there can come a time when we can all be coaches, informal coaches. And sometimes we aren't we coaches to our friends and family? We're giving them advice. You just make that advice more curated. You just become more responsible with that advice. You just learn some tools and techniques, some models, and you start responsibly and ethically speaking to people, and you'll see how they would discover the very best within them while just talking to you. Some of the most miraculous things happen, and I've talked to coaches who've told me stories that are miraculous. Just because while speaking to someone, the right nerve was touched and something great came out, and the person was able to do amazing things. So there's a lot of power to this. So I would highly encourage people to get into this field. मैं तो इसमें आपने मुझे कहा मेरे बारे में मुझे अपने बारे में कम इसमें कंसर्न है मुझे है कि ये इंडस्ट्री बन जाए. See, when जब ये इंडस्ट्री बन जाती है ना, everybody wins. Everybody wins, and that should be the goal. So I'm open to helping, and I'm open to learning right now. Right now, I'm very keen to learn from the current coaches, from people who are such experts, who are trainers. I mean, I would love to be coached by Umair Janewala for what he does well. I would love to be
so
coached
I was
by
actually going to my next question was going to be who has inspired you enough or who has coached you. I know that over time you have formally and informally mentioned a couple of people who've been mentoring you, but is there anyone specifically that you'd like to mention who's had that impact in your life or the career that you've chosen?
Well, because when you're learning coaching and when you're going through the process, you get coached by your peer coaches a lot. So I've worked with a lot of coaches now from across the world because they've been my peer coaches, and we've been training ourselves to be coaches. We play those roles where I become a client, they become a coach, then I become a coach, they become a client. And ये बहुत ज़्यादा होता है, part of the training process. तो उस तरह तो मैं बहुत लोगों से coach हूँ, पर this one of the head coaches that I met was Franda Graves. Middle East में होती हैं. She's an American, has been practicing coaching for 30 years. So you can imagine कि वो क्या उनकी कितनी know-how होगी. And she has a client base of, I don't know, 7,000, 8,000 people that she's coached to date, and some really big leaders as well. Some of them are political leaders in the Middle East. So have great terms with her. We are connected on WhatsApp. I learned from her, and I think she inspired me a lot in the process. In Pakistan, I haven't really been in a coaching setting with people, but I have silently seen the work we all do. And I must commend in an industry like ours, जो कि frankly training, consulting और coaching को एक अजीब informal सी industry समझते हैं लोग, बड़ा मुश्किल काम है ये. So the work that Kaisar Abbas does, the work that Umair does, the work that Kamran Rizvi does, the work that so many people, I don't want to, there's a long list of people, of trainers do, वो अपनी अपनी space में बड़ा अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं. So I would, right now I'm at a state where I'm happy to learn from people a lot. और ये learning तो जिंदगी में continuously होती है. So I'm just very keen to know who can teach me what. Because right now, the more we learn from each other, the bigger this industry will grow. Right now, my focus primarily, again, I repeat, Aksa, would be to encourage people to look at coaching as an industry. If we start looking at it as an industry, we can grow it as an industry also.
So is there any, I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off here, but I want you to add a little bit. Is there any sort of like consortium or any group or any of like, where do I find a coach, for example, if I'm looking for one?
Such a simple, basic question. No, there is no place. So it's every man for himself right now. So my goal is, and my desire is that those who are better than me, those who are seniors in this industry, we need to come together, create that consortium, be available to help. Because see, it is It is a high potential game. Understand करें आप किसी एक business manager को, आप किसी एक business leader को उसके business की जो KPIs हैं उन तक पहुंचाने में enable कर देते हैं, उसकी मदद कर देते हैं, आप उसको उसकी effectiveness ढूंढ देते हैं. इससे ज़्यादा बड़ा reward क्या हो सकता है financial for that business or for that person? Why would they not share that reward with you? So it's a huge game, economic game, and I would encourage people to really look at coaching as a serious business and pursue it. And yes, there is no such consortium as of now, जो कि actively काम कर रहा हो. There's a lot of need to work together. So आप मुझे देखेंगे अगले कुछ महीनों में. I'll try in my humble capacity to get all the great people together, and so that more knowledge is shared. And people can learn from them and each other in the process.
Yeah, because some of the comments that we've also received as we're going live is that, people are agreeing that, the industry is actually in need of coaches. As you've mentioned, mentors so bahut hain, and I think now we've seen this trend more so since everyone's gone online and, has been doing all these lectures and, motivational speaking opportunities that have come up. But the fact that there are very few people who are certified enough or who are consistent enough to do it at a stretch, So I think that lack of consistency is one thing which, agar coaches mein hi rahegi, agar trainers mein hi rahegi, so obviously it's going to reflect in their coaches or their mentees also. Another comment that we received was on active listening and asking open-ended questions instead of closed-ended questions. Bringing people to share more insights or exploration. So I think that's one thing that I'd like you to talk about, is because you've always mentioned that go deeper and dig deeper and think and explore. So it's not that you want to give the answers as a coach, you want me to answer for myself. So if you'd like to talk a little bit about that, especially with regards to your book, because that's also based on you. So the philosophical side of Nabil Kadir.
Yeah, so thank you for asking that question, because that question is very close to my heart, because it kind of explains the reason why I wrote the book. So why I wrote You was primarily because I understood के self-reflection को समझा कैसे जाए. मैंने एक 2018 में एक उर्दू में एक TED talk दी थी. Saad Hamid and those folks at TEDx Islamabad, they organized it. और उसमें मैंने बताया सबको सिफर का सफर. सिफर का सफर का जो मकसद था, उसकी जो ईथस थी, वो ये थी कि इंसान का जो जर्नी होता है वो सिफर से शुरू होता है, जीरो से शुरू होता है, और अपने वजूद की तलाश में इंसान उस एक तक पहुंचता है, फ्रॉम 0 to 1. सो उस 0 to 1 को एज अ कॉन्सेप्ट लेकर मैंने अपनी किताब का चैप्टर्स भी 0 से 1 तक बनाए हैं. So it starts from the foundation of life. Then it goes into redefining life for yourself. Then it goes into the power of reflection, finding yourself, finding the ego within, finding the differentiation between your ego and your esteem. Then you talk about your complexes. उसके बाद हम अपने time की importance की बात करते हैं. उसके बाद हम culture क्या होता है, मेरा brand क्या है, what is my brand as a person and what is the brand I work for. दोनों फर्क कैसे हैं, और आहिस्ता आहिस्ता उसके अंदर से मेरा जो लीडर है वो मैंने कैसे निकालना है, mindfulness क्या होती है, and ultimately the last chapter 1 is on faith. And faith could be anything you practice, could be Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, whatever religion you believe in, but the power of faith. So it all packages you. So 0 to 1 की जो journey है वो ये explain करती है. So whenever I say कि answers आपके अपने पास होते हैं, मेरा मतलब उसमें कहने का ये होता है कि इंसान के अंदर पूरी सलाहियत होती है. Anyone, each one of us has all the answers. What happens to us is that thanks to the pressures of life and the pressures of our circles and the pressures of coping and the pressure of being acknowledged and accepted and seeking attention and being able to cope with the world, what happens is we somehow get lost in that journey to to be like people में हम अपनी real essence को भूलना शुरू कर देते हैं. And as years pass, we just become people who are completely lost. We're just different shades of other people. और जब आप shades of other people बन जाएंगे, याद रखें, you'll always be the best version of your own self. You can never be the best copy. Copy किसी की भी best नहीं हो सकती, वो originally अच्छा होता है. So whatever is important here to understand is कि क्या मैं अपने सारे traits को nurture कर रहा हूँ to the best possible capability or abilities. So the main question to ask when I say look within is कि कौन से ऐसे traits हैं आपकी personality में जिन traits की basis पे आप अपने future desired state को where you want to be को देखना चाहते हैं. आपका goal क्या है? आपके पास कौन से ऐसे traits हैं जिनको अगर हम nurture कर लें, आप ही के सवालों पे आप ही से सवाल करके आपकी options के सामने रख के, if you're able to nurture those traits together and you're able to practice them enough, because remember, you can be extremely intelligent, but if you don't practice intellect, you will never reach wisdom. It's a very strange, misunderstood concept कि हम आम तौर पे लोगों को intelligent कहते हैं. Intelligence is of no use until it does not turn into wisdom. It's only a tag. Grades alone will never get you success. They can get you आपको positions मिल सकती हैं, लेकिन आपको success नहीं मिल सकती. तो आपका जो journey है, उसमें आपकी definitions ठीक हो जाएं of success, of good, of bad, right, wrong, things like respect, love, बड़े strong words हैं. हम तो उस दुनिया में रहते हैं जहाँ पे हम एक चाय के मग को भी कह रहे होते हैं, I love my tea. Such a strong word. You know, the day you start respecting the power of words, words are everything. How can I just waste my words? So being able to differentiate the words, because words आपके mind में cognitively आपकी thought process को बता रहे होते हैं कुछ. So if you want to live an effective life, just scan your thoughts, words and actions. That's it. There is no other formula. Thoughts को check करो, words को check करो, actions को check करो. तीनों चीजों को check करो, reflection हो गई है. बस यही एक तरीका है अपने अंदर देखने का. मेरा ख्याल है सबसे आसान तरीका यही है.
So some of the comments that we've received is about the high costs of becoming a coach or even hiring a coach. I do think that one of the reasons this is happening is because there's no formal industry. So basically there are no set standards, and obviously if there are, let's say 10, 12, 15, 20 experts only, they will obviously charge a fee, because obviously if they've paid for their own certification, or if they're putting in their job, or if they're doing their job right after certain certification, they have the right to do that. Would you have any comment about the cost associated with, because I think people do feel that there is, they agree that there is definitely a need to hire coaches, to have coaches around them, but of course accessibility, approachability and affordability is a major factor.
Again, that's a genuine problem, and it's a problem that needs to be solved, because yes, coaching is expensive, and coaching को पढ़ना भी expensive है, उसकी जो education है वो भी expensive है, and delivering coaching sessions also it's a high price tag item, if I would say. So if you want to democratize something or make it mainstream, you have to make it approachable. So इसका brunt कौन face करेगा? मेरे अकेले face करने से कुछ हो जाएगा? I'm not sure, but I have to set a standard. So this conversation was not about promoting my own business here, so I'm not going to talk much about it. But मैं ये कहूँगा कि yes, I'm very aware of that problem, and when I have looked at other pricing models, I do not agree with them. And we as a company, we as people who are helping me put this together, as a coaching business, we are looking at our pricing very carefully, and we're rather conservative on our pricing. I'll just say that for now, for starters. But again, देखें, इसीलिए मैंने आपसे कहा जब तक कोई कंसोर्शियम नहीं बनेगा, जब तक कोई एक स्ट्रक्चर नहीं बनेगा, ये एक्सटॉर्शनिज्म थोड़ा बहुत रहेगा, जिसका जितना लग गया वाला अप्रोच. That should not be how industries are made. मैं जो
Because अभी
इंडस्ट्री
कोई
कर रहा
इंडस्ट्री
हूँ,
स्टैंडर्ड है ही नहीं,
नहीं है, नहीं है, नहीं है. आप देखते हैं, हाँ, वो बस आपका एक अपनी सेटिंग होती है, आप देखते हैं प्रोपेंसिटी टू पे कितनी है क्लाइंट की, वो तरीका ठीक नहीं है, बट दैट इज व्हाट इज जनरली बीइंग फॉलोड. I will not speak for others because उनका अपना तरीका हो सकता है. No one shares their pricing models. But जो मुझे पता है, लगा है, जो मैंने अंडरस्टैंड किया है इंडस्ट्री को पिछले 6 महीनों में, I feel there needs to be a lot of changes. और इंशाल्लाह उसको मैं जब I'll be speaking to the concerned people who have been in this industry for a while, and इसको एक proper standard पे लाना पड़ेगा. I fully agree. और इसको ये भी देखना पड़ेगा कि जो कोचिंग हो रही है, उस कोचिंग को हम कैसे मेजर कर रहे हैं इन टर्म्स ऑफ परफॉर्मेंस. क्या जो कोचेस हैं, जो बन रहे हैं कोचेस, जो ट्रेन हो रहे हैं एज कोचेस, क्या आप लोग अपने जो आपके लिए KPIs थे एज अ कोच, जो आपको सिखाया गया था, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल आई एम एथिकली बाउंड नाउ बिकॉज आई विद एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जिसने मुझे सर्टिफाई किया है, I have to follow and I must follow a lot of the standards set forth for me. वरना फिर कैसे होगा? इस तरह ACCA एक इदारा बना ना, इससे चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंसी का एक खास तरह के नॉर्म्स लोगों को समझ आए. PMI बना, प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट के इदारों के लिए बना. इस तरह कोचिंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस इंटरनेशनली तो एग्जिस्ट करती हैं, और दे आर क्यूरेटिंग अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. पर लोकली हमारे मुल्क में जरा अभी कम है, लेकिन इसके ऊपर इंशाल्लाह काम करेंगे.
So one more thing that I'd like to add to this is that, it's not that the academia does not recognize that this is a problem, or they need to hire coaches, or they need to hire, because even counselors, if you've noticed, there would be one counselor for I think about 1,000 students, or sometimes even more. So वो counselor बेचारे जो है वो कितनी consistency के साथ कितना load ले सकते हैं. I think the reason why academia does not invest in coaches or formally trained professionals for this is also because of the cost associated with it. It's not that certified लोगों की कोई कमी है पाकिस्तान में, या trained professionals की कोई कमी है. It's just that it's too expensive. The academia or the industry as well, there might be big enterprises who want to, but they'd probably ask, falana mera cousin hai to usko main bula leta hu for a motivational speaking session. But that's probably not enough, because at every level, whether it's a junior management level or it's a senior executive level, I feel that coaching is something that you need consistently throughout your life. So whether you find that in a personal capacity or professional capacity, you do need that as an individual as you keep growing. Anything else that you'd like to add to this as we sort of move to the end of the session?
Dekhen, you talk particularly about academia and career coaching. So career coaching ka lafz to aapko pata hai, it's been around for a while. But coaching ka ki jo real essence hai in terms of the business of coaching, usme to academia I don't think has ever been involved in merging itself with the right kind of business coaching. आप अपने बच्चों को तैयार कर रहे हैं. You're preparing these graduates to work in companies. Hence, it's essential that उन लोगों को उस तरह से उन benchmarks पे तैयार किया जाए जिसके लिए they're market ready. So if you're not creating market ready graduates, you're basically creating people who will be unemployed, क्योंकि उनको तो skills ही नहीं मिलेंगे. खासतौर पे post COVID तो चीजें change होने वाली हैं, because it's going to be even harder now. So उसमें I think the core would be कि education institutions, academic institutions start talking to coaches, real life coaches, success coaches जो कि इसमें involved हों. ये एक marriage build करनी पड़ेगी between academia and the coaching industry. And I second what you said. Right now, जिस तरह से graduates आ रहे हैं, they have no clue about their own careers or their own strengths, which is unfortunate. बड़े कम लोग होते हैं जो आपको अच्छे graduates मिलते हैं. Getting good graduates is a big issue. Because उनके अंदर बहुत से soft skills missing होते हैं, बहुत सी उनकी interpersonal skills कमजोर होती हैं, बहुत सी elements जो उनके अंदर traits होने चाहिए as humans वो missing होते हैं. I think coaching will bring that part in. It will help youngsters coming out of universities identify the traits, the core traits that are essential for them to practice if they want to succeed in the market or in the industry. So between the two industries, ये एक mix create होना ज़रूरी है. And thank you for pointing that out, because we are making points of what is being discussed here. And inshallah, in things to do in months to come, I'll make sure इसको भी steer किया जाए in a direction.
So on a lighter note, there is a comment from someone who's asked, have you ever coached any sports team?
Well, on the lighter note, I must tell you that I've been a cricket team captain for my school for about 3 years. And then in my university as well. And I won for us a tournament that beat some of the biggest colleges and schools in Pakistan back in the days. But वो इतनी पुरानी बात है जब तस्वीरें black and white हुआ करती थी. तो yes, तब तक तो मैं ही कोच था और मैं ही कैप्टन था. उसके बाद मैंने स्पोर्ट्स टीम को कोच नहीं किया, but it's my desire, it's my real desire to coach a sports team. It'll be a lot of fun, and I think I'll learn a lot in the process.
So is that ever going to be on the books, moving towards something which is obviously not, like more sports or more like physical activity related, because there are a lot of these teams that need coaches, and I know there was a serious lack of.
What exactly was your question? Because I missed the first part, which आवाज का मसला था.
Sorry, based on this question only, I wanted to add, is that ever going to be on the books for you? Because coaching is, of course, not just restricted to people who sit in the office or study in a college. Coaching applies to anyone as a human.
It's very much there. It's very much there. I'm just looking for my first partner in this game, because I'd like to be on a journey with a sports team and take them from point A to point B. Why not? There's a sportsman within me. I still can play better table tennis than half of Pakistan, if not more. So the sportsman still exists in me. It's just not nurtured anymore. I'm too old for that, unfortunately. So
that's an interesting area to, I think, maybe
look at. Was Zabardast. And whoever's asked this question, because I can't see questions right now, but you can. So whoever's asked this question, I would love for them to get in touch with me, and we can figure out a way in which we can create a get together.
Yeah, perfect. I'll do that. Any closing comments from you, Nabil?
Well, no closing comments as such. Just thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much to CoLabs for arranging this. The reason for coming here and talking about coaching was to tell a few friends about this, and also to make new friends, and in the process tell you that let's get together, let's build this industry together so that we can all benefit from it.
Inshallah. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you, CoLabs, for hosting us today. I think we're ready to sign out now.
Shukriya. Thank you.
Thank you. Allah Hafiz.